It says, but God shows his anger from heaven against all sinful, wicked people who suppress the truth by their wickedness. They know the truth about God because he has made it obvious to them. For even since the world was created, people have seen the earth and the sky. Through everything God made, they can clearly see his invisible qualities, his eternal power and divine nature. So they have no excuse for not knowing God. Yes, they knew God, but they wouldn't worship him as a God, or even give him thanks. And they began to think up foolish ideas of what God was like. As a result, their minds became dark and confused. Claiming to be wise, they instead became utter fools. And instead of worshiping the glorious ever-living God, they worshiped idols, what idols made to look like mere people, so birds and animals and reptiles. So God abandoned them to do whatever shameful things their hearts desired. As a result, they did vile and degrading things with each other's bodies. And I chose to leave it there. This kind of basically is that whole, you know what, I deserve to be given thanks. For whenever you just happen to be thinking about it. Not because you get something like, the Christmas gifts that we exchanged today. God deserves to be, find stuff on a day-to-day basis that you can give him thanks for, and give him his credit where credit is due, basically. And this is where I kind of came with this is, for me, I tend to not give enough credit to my wife, because when the proverbial phrase, she is the rock, when I'm sitting here going, which I have my moments. Mom and Dad see them every once in a while, and they're kind of funny, but at the same point, they're like, don't give me a checkbook, don't give me a debit card, because
who knows what
I'll be $1,000 in debt before the hour's over. And with some of our big boy toys. PS3,
Xbox 360,
yeah, flat screen TV, stuff like that. It'd be real easy. So what I wanted to close this with was, I'd like to hear something from everybody here that, and it could be towards a spouse, it could be towards somebody else. It can't be the fact that Mom is sitting here and not sitting in a hospital. I want to hear something that you don't feel that you show your thanks enough about. And since I've been picking on everybody but Melissa, I think I'm going to let Melissa go first.
Alright. My husband.
Come. It's okay.
We know that you don't have to say anything, Miss.
He is my everything. You are everything to me. It's just me and you out in California. We don't have anybody to depend on but each other. And I don't think I thank you enough for everything that you do for me. How much you do care for me and support me. How much you love me. Without you, I don't know where I'd be, what I'd be doing. I'm sorry if I I'm sorry that I don't thank you enough for everything that you do.
Mike, whenever you're ready. Or whenever she's done.
Good luck on topping that.
I'm thankful that going through the hardest thing I've ever had to do, I've always got someone on my side. That's sitting at home with my puppy, you know, waiting to give me some food and how was your day, honey? You know, always willing to give me a ride at 4 in the morning or whenever I need to be there. She's Thank you.
Annie?
I'm trying to think of something else other than what they've already chosen, but there really isn't. Other than Mom and Dad, I don't thank you enough for getting us all the way out here. You know, we took a leap of faith like they did. You know, to come all the way from Oregon to get out here, and without my biological mother, with everything going on with her, and granted, having to, leave our little ones was hard, but it just, I don't thank you enough. I don't know, do I?
That's not part of it.
Well, forgive me. It's the whole up and leaving. I know how you guys feel. Probably not exactly, because nobody can ever feel the same way you do. But up and leaving, going 1,300 miles from what you're used to, coming to a state that all of a sudden has all this snow, and I've never seen it this big, and you're right there. And you're getting me through school and getting me through, all the crap we've gone through to where we're at now. And, I just, I don't mean to bring this up, but then again, it's important. Is a couple days ago, I was, fretting about my cross not being ready yet. And I feel really bad because I didn't realize all the little things that you do. You've been my best friend since I was 16. I wish I would have married you first.
I do.
That was a joke that he was going to say at our wedding, but his mom basically said she'd kill him if he said it at our wedding. So, I'm good.
Well. No, you can use the car if you want to.
Well, I'm thankful that. Well, all I know is just once all was sort of kind of over with, I just looked up and there's Annie's like, "You've been hit!" And I'm like, "Yeah, I kind of noticed that." And I was just thankful that she was there to help me out with what was going on. But it's like I have to say I'm thankful for pretty much everybody in this room, because Dad's been there through my hard times and helping us. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have a house, we wouldn't have a car, and he's a pretty nifty guy. He's getting me stuff to try to help me run my own business out of the house, and it's not cheap, and I feel guilty as all get out to be taking advantage of that. I got Dave over here, crippled up as he may be at times. You look at this living room between the two of you. It's like both you and Annie have taken this living room that looked like a warehouse and made it look like a living room.